too old for this shit. People coming. We don't like people. Hello you, and welcome back. And if you're new here, then I hope you will stick around. The past 2 months has been a blur to me. A mixture between chores around the house and birthday parties. I also had to accept that being a working photographer is too unpredictable at times. With a high income one moment and none the next. So I have therefore gotten a small position as an assistant for someone that has a medical condition. A very rewarding and meaningful job, I must say. And it gives me the freedom to also work as a photographer without burnout. But as for the recreational side of photography, I still haven't figured that out. And it doesn't help that my mood has been a bit off lately. That is why I've stuck to tending my garden. My little happy place, where I can be close to nature without having to go far. But the thing is, there is a longing inside me. There's a yearning that my garden can't satisfy. I need to get away from it all. I need to get away from the stress of everyday life, away from society, away from my phone, away from modernity, technology. What I really need is solitude, stillness. I need peace and quiet. But what I really need is just to see the canopy above me. I need to go home, where I truly belong. I need to bathe in the atmosphere of the forest once more. The really tricky part about photographing in places like this that you barely have been before is that you get a complete sensory overload. There's so much to look at and everything's beautiful. It's your mind just can't handle it. What a beautiful sounding bird. That's forgot what it was called. Gjerdesmatt. It is one of Europe's smallest birds that has the most powerful voice to physical size ratio. It is incredibly tiny. It's like this big. I don't know if you can see it, but I have goosebumps. This is a total sensory overload. I'm not joking. Whew. What is this? What's going on? Oh, I get teared up. What's happening? Jesus. Shush. Shush. Jesus, man. And I have, of course, chosen the most appropriate footwear for today. Should put it in four-wheel drive. This is one of those moments when I just feel something. It's probably not so strange perhaps, but right now I can feel a photo. I can't see it, but I can feel it. And today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to stay here until I hopefully find it. I just need it to just reveal itself to me, I suppose. And this is wild garlic, by the way. But anyway, I've been checking out this scene now for a little bit, and I am very drawn to that tree. Surprise. But there is something else here too. I don't really think it's the tree that I can feel. I think it's something else. This scene is driving me absolutely freaking crazy. I don't really want to step into the scene in case I step on something that might be vital when I suddenly come back and I see the composition, but I see that I have trampled some flowers or something like that, or made any tracks or marks or anything that shows human intervention. There is something about that tree, there's something about everything else. And I've spent a freaking hour standing here and just fiddling the camera around, driving me absolutely crazy. But now I think I might be onto something. A part of me wanted to include more of the tree, but in doing so I'm introducing a lot of stray lights that scatters the entire scene. It scatters the light, it scatters the eyes. You're looking for something. You're looking for something to lock your eye on. So now I think I might have the composition dialed in. I hope. Touch shutter. There we go. And click. Check the focus. Sharp, sharp, sharp. I think I can accept that. I hope. I have to admit, I really liked this. Like photographing trails. It's kind of a no-brainer. Something I used to do quite a lot when I started out many years ago, but then I stopped doing it because it felt a bit too easy. And now I'm almost feeling bad about photographing them, because I feel like I should find something that is more sophisticated, something that is more deeper and has more meaning to it, and stuff like that. That's one of the curses with doing something for so long. You become your own worst critic. There is a lot of beauty to the mundane things as well. The simple things, the imperfect things. Imperfectly perfect, I would call it. I think I'm going to photograph this scene, because it made me feel good just looking at it. There's people coming. We don't like people. There we go. Let's see if we can find something that is perhaps a bit more, whatever that is. Something that we need to use our brain a little bit more to get. I feel like the freaking Terminator here. So those signs mean that there is a great possibility for a landslide, and I'm not showing you those signs to be like, oh, look how reckless I am, because you really should heed signs like that, because they're there for a reason. But the thing is, there hasn't been a landslide here for the past 10 years, so it's probably way overdue. Today's the day. No, I hope not, but yeah. Man, there's so much beautiful things to look at. I'm completely overwhelmed. Ah, here it is, the landslide. All the way from up there, and just that's a solid rock. That rock is twice the size as my car. My sandals are gonna love this. Anyway. Tripod stuck. So there's a bunch of very beautiful water plants behind me there, and a fallen birch. It's a very beautiful scene, but I don't think that photographing water plants is my shtick, because I feel that there's too many people that does it already, and there's many people that does what you do already as well. Yes, there is, but I don't know. It doesn't really. I don't know. I feel that it's been kind of shot to death. It's not many. There has to be something really spectacular, I think, to separate you from the bunch. But behind you here, you have something called a winter oak, which is absolutely fantastic. So this is a very, very beautiful tree. It is called a winter oak. It has very small oak leaves on it. And it's estimated to be around 500 years old. A very spectacular tree to stand under. And just to wonder how many people might have stood underneath this tree at some point. Imagine all the things that this tree has seen. I think that is quite extraordinary. But to photograph this thing is damn near impossible because you have the bright sky above. And introducing such bright spots in a photo never looks good. What I could perhaps do is try to take a crop of something, but that won't give you any scale. But something I have noticed, which caught my eye, was the ferns that are growing up there. Just in the crack between those two branches. Those two branches are two individual trees on a tree. They're freaking enormous. This has to be the least comfortable photo I've taken. I'm too old for this shit. That is actually unbelievably beautiful. But there is one annoying little branch. I did not expect that to look that good. That made me feel like a shitty photographer, that I was not able to foresee that in my mind. Oh my god, that branch was freaking annoying. That branch was so freaking annoying. I have to figure that out. Maybe this might not work. If I don't break branches off. But what I can do instead is use this tripod as something that I can hold the branch to one side, but I'm not sure how I can position you down. Okay, I'm just gonna let you sit there. I'm gonna stretch the legs on this as far as they can go, and maybe, just maybe, they will be able to reach that branch and move it to the side. What branch is it? I'll take the damn photo. It actually worked. It actually worked. So, that was fun. That was really fun. I've never done something like that before. Having to use a tripod leg to like move something away from, I don't know. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I think that has to be the last photo for today. So I'm very hopeful for this one. This one and the first one. The second one, I don't know. There is something about it being a little too simple, and I don't know. It's more rewarding when you find something like that, like this. I mean, and you kind of have to work more for it. But I guess that goes for anything in life. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this, and I hope I see you soon. Hopefully a lot sooner than last time. Bye for now.